because you have said that it's okay to lie and cheat as long as you win and you get your way.
I think the moms are always out of control.
Abby.
You want tattle on us? What do you think she's saying?
Maybe she's not talking about it.
Sure.
Oh, God. After we
And she's going to say, they're just jealous.
Let's get out of 7th grade.
She didn't get a chance to see me at the top of the pyramid. After she talked about
I know.
saying that she'd never pretty much amount to that. I'm not threatened by Joe. I'm not portrayed to see someone who I thought was on my team walk through the door on the competition team.
When it comes to
Kelly's my partner in crime. We have been together a long time, and Kelly and I don't see eye to eye on everything, but we tend to agree more on the same side of things and kind of argue on each other's behalfs. Why don't you ever stand up to Abby, Melissa? You always say that you're her friend, so you should have a different kind of a connection with her. So why don't you ever stick up for the kids?
Abby is trying to turn our kids against your kid.
And you let her do it.
Same outlooks on dance. Like I mean, I want the best for my kids, and so does she.
I'm sick of hearing the same thing over and over and over again.
I know, but that's the thing.
And we're sick of it happens over and over again. You'll ever really see us arguing as much as maybe some of myself and the other moms or Kelly and the other moms, because we tend to agree on the big issues. You see what she does to my kid and her kid, and you don't stick up for them.
I am so sick of this.
And this just goes to show how close she is with her. Hey, Melissa, we weren't done talking to you. Would you mind to my high school in 9th grade? So everybody already had their friends and their cliques. And, so I was kind of sort of always on the outs in high school. Yes, I was a cheerleader. Yes, I did those things. I was voted most school spirit and those kinds of things. But I never really had a niche in high school.
In high school, I think she should just do it.
The funniest thing is if you listen, Abby can't even say my name. Ever since we had that argument and I met her at the donut shop, she cannot even say my name.
She'll get over it. She's always mad at me, too. I think Christi thinks that Abby's trying to make an idiot out of her. I think everybody in our group has danced before. Christi has done cheerleading and stuff like that, but she's never actually been a dancer. So I think Christi thinks that that's why Abby's doing this, is to make her look like an idiot. And I really don't think that's it. I think we're all going to look like idiots.
The mom dance,
I know you are, and I don't want to do it either. Who wants to get up on stage and dance?
Melissa and Kathy.
Like Kathy does, because she's a dance teacher. Melissa would just make an ass out of herself, because she always makes an ass out of herself.
But is that an act? Because I can't get behind that.
I don't know.
And then Kathy tells me that, I have a miserable life because I don't want to dance on stage. Okay, judgy wudgy.
I mean, it has nothing to do with it. I don't want to do it either. I'm just doing it because to go with the flow.
I'm going to need a really big cocktail. No, I'm going to need a vat of cocktails.
I think Abby having us do the mom dance is to be fun for the kids. Christi should just go with it.
So she embarrassed me in front of all those parents. And I normally don't blow my lid like that.
That bothered me because
all those people were standing there staring at me like I'm a psychopath.
I don't think there's a way to do it.
And I usually back down to Abby. I'm usually very, submissive, and I don't know. She just pushed
the right thing.
Because she was like, you were in a bar. Like, that makes me sound like I'm in a bar. And I wasn't in a bar. I went to a restaurant and I had a drink, and I took a drink to go that I never even drank.
Right,
That's why her hair fell out.
Your daughter was ready.
But my daughter was with Abby.
You even left.
When I left, she was taking them. And
back.
so she said that, you were in a bar.
Let's go. And we said, as we were walking to the bar, why is she taking them an hour earlier?
She had my daughter.
And then she blames her to go to the bar.
But she's screaming that in front of all these parents, and all these parents are sitting in their hotel rooms going, oh, did you see that girl in the dress? She's at the bar.
Right.
That's the bar mom. Cheers.
Upset.
They were piled in the bathroom like a little pile of kittens crying. That's ridiculous. This is supposed to be fun, not good. And she said, I am insisting on an apology from Abby. So if she's holding out for an apology, we may never see Holly again. I don't do this anymore if you don't want to do it. I said, we'll be done. And I was upset and I went to bed. I just think it was terrible. And an hour had gone by. I thought she fell asleep, and she came in my room sleepy-eyed. She says, I can't quit dance. I can't. And I said, okay. What do you say to that? Yeah. being look stupid, feel stupid.
So when I went
And
to the den,
Abby
I saw the
obviously
kids
calls the
and they
shots,
dressed,
so
I
I'm
got
done.
angry because
You know, we
To talk about us,
I know, but
we're the bullies.
why do you put so
Tears to my eyes because I was laughing so hard.
Oh my God. Mia has
time to get
Keep it to yourself.
There isn't even any pictures.
Oh my God. What is the last book you read, Kelly?
No, I don't think I've ever read an entire book ever in my entire life.
Kelly.
Maybe like a Dr. Seuss book or something.
Oh my God, don't start that.
Now you want me to participate in your book club? I would have a wine club. Will you participate? I was just going to say that. No. How much was the wine last week? I participate. And you have Diet Coke with lime. I would, if you read, let's put it like this, Kelly. If you read the book, I will do the wine club.
You've never had a book club behave this way, have you?
It's only little women. This is the classic.
There's one little girl who's special, and they all want to make her conform. Like, who do you think that's going to be?
you can't help?
Mediocre, and there's one special child, and you need to pull her down to your level. Well, you know what? I think this group of girls are pretty darn special, and if you're pulling them down to a level, I'd like to be at that level, because I think that they're way above Abby. I mean, and I think it's very offensive that she's going to say, it's a number, it's, it's interpretive, it's art,
It doesn't matter to me.
Heated because we were going against Candy Apples, and anytime we go against Candy Apples, it really has stepped up a notch.
Maddie?
She at least choreographed some of her dances, where Kathy has now these two choreographers that she brings in for everything.
Mitchell and
That she brings in for everything.
they would like to see us beat the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Don't you have an original thought, Smurfette?
What does she think she is?
Move over, Heidi Klum. Abby's in town.
I see some legs in the air, needles, punches. Like doing a photo
She's delusional. She thinks she's a model.
Why is she using these kids and not ours? Aren't we the competition team?
Do you think she's a centerfold?
Second.
Heidi's looking.
We're like Paige and Chloe.
All right, let's go. Come on, before she sees us. You came in 6th for your solo. You need to go out there, and you really need to do well in this dance, so that Abby will give you and Paige maybe your duet for national. I have known Abby long enough to know that she may hold 6th place against Chloe and not give her a solo for nationals.
I don't like what her lips look like.
I don't want her.
No, but I would like a little, just
no,
not
that
a
looks
film,
fake.
just a little.
No, don't
that
do
looks
it.
fake.
Don't do it. You're
I don't know how to
gonna
word
be like
it.
this.
Ew, I don't
Look at
her lips. I don't
Oh, yeah. I don't want my lips.
Maddie asked what was wrong with them.
I need a little.
Oh, don't you dare.
She hasn't. We might be able to get a discount with her guy.
Yeah, but I don't like what her lips look
I
like.
don't want her.
No!
Didn't have a single mistake the whole time. No.
I don't appreciate you saying that. Who did I have to pay for Chloe to win? I heard you say it. I didn't pay anybody. I don't take judges out to lunch. I don't take producers out for coffee. I can't get a private, so I can't even pay for studio time with Abby. So she's obviously a little bitter. Everybody gets a chance to shine. And I called her out on it, and she's pissed. What, there's no way that Chloe could ever beat Maddie?
Absolutely not at all. I'm very happy she won. This is going to give her confidence coming back. I am.
Okay. You sat here and you were like, I'm glad, I'm happy for her. Like, you say you don't care about winning.
I don't, because guess what? You know what Abby said? Maddie danced too professional to win.
Oh, because it never could be somebody's better.
No, I think Chloe was fabulous. She was beautiful. I'm happy for Mackenzie, so this is Mackenzie's day.
Melissa's not upset because Maddie won nationals and she came in 3rd here. Melissa's upset because Chloe beat Maddie. Whether you think I paid somebody or not, Chloe still won. So
Absolutely.
She won. So today's her day, and every other day we have to be like supportive of your kids.
You guys never support Maddie, though. I mean,
That is not true, Melissa.
you guys are always.
No, what I talk about is what you do. How could you even sit here and say that?
I mean, I think we all, as dance moms, we support one another.
Everything is great. Everything is fine. And there's the real Melissa. And I have seen the real Melissa rear her ugly head a few times. It's never somebody's better. It's always
A backhanded
an excuse.
compliment.
A backhanded
I understand she's
compliment.
frustrated. Everyone wants their child to win.
But my daughter feels like garbage because
your child didn't win.
Abby and Melissa sat there and made her feel like terrible garbage. And she won.
tired of it.
But if any of us were late,
That's right. An hour and a half sitting on a bus.
What is her excuse?
Where
is she? Do we know? Why is she always late? Sleeping?
Why can't we sleep without her?
amen, sister.
I like
A little
that
louder,
attitude.
please, in the back.
Out of the mouths of babes. She's always talking about the value of her time and taking advantage of it and not being respectful. This is incredibly disrespectful. To ask us all to report at a certain time.
But doesn't offer it.
Because you know what? If you were an hour,
Little things like that are really going to help build her confidence.
Yeah.
I have a conversation because it was just, things were being lashed out at me.
I was thinking a lot about that this summer because she always talks about demanding respect from us and our children, but she offers no reciprocal respect back to us at all. As much as she says, oh, everybody's replaceable, then replace me.
Well, she was saying that again last night. Once again, threw that in my face.
That's what I didn't like when she said to Nia, and you are replaceable.
She has an issue with me. She can talk directly to me, but not to a 10-year-old. I want to be there, but...
Why don't you order your coffee and come join us?
Okay, I'll come do that. I was so...
Melissa would sit there and say, oh, we didn't want this. It's no big deal. Maddie didn't want this anyway. When they can't lose at bowling. They're not used to losing, either one of them. And so you can't tell me for 1 second that didn't stick in Melissa's craw a little bit. And that Maddie wasn't a little bit taken off guard because she's not used to not getting it. I think that they walked in there thinking that she had it all wrapped up. She's so happy.
You can tell.
And up, we're finished for today. You're going to be on a bus this afternoon. You're going to be on stage tomorrow. Understood? See, she's scaring me the closer she gets. Get it?
Oh, I'm terrified. The closer I get.
So you can't get out there and bobble.
I agree.
Because when you bobble and you mess up, that's when your mind goes blank and you have to do something else instead. And then it's a big hot mess. Understand? You are going up against the kids that came in to replace you. Understood?
Yes, but you have learned here for your whole life, so you should already know those things, right? Okay.
You're the national champion. They should be afraid of you. And that's why we did this number. When you step out on stage, they should be like, oh my goodness. You had a solo right at the pyramid. Right there, the first day. We had the music and you were to do a solo. And did mom yell at me?
I did.
Chloe, I know acrobatics is not your forte, but your mom has stood out that desk and told me on several occasions that you have your standing back tuck.
Oh no,
You're gonna
Chloe
set
is
your
not
tuck?
doing a standing.
Oh yes, she is.
No, Abby, I refuse.
Yep.
She does not have permission to do
You
that.
just said that she had
I
it.
said that months ago.
So do you think that I want to work with the kid whose mom talks to me that way?
You should work with the kid who's always respectful and does what you
I know,
ask.
Christy, but all that negativity rubs off on the kid. Chloe has never been disrespectful. But what she does do in the future is going to depend on your outlook. Chloe, this is a big deal. You were the national winner. I picked you. Maddie came in here and begged me for a solo. Melissa went out there and asked me for a solo. All I was told is that Brooke and Paige aren't coming back and we're mad because Abby tried to replace them. So our kids are going to sit down and we're not going to dance. Well, you know what? The show must go on.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Because this was your last go round.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, I'm Chloe. All right, good. Do it. What does Christy say about her little performance she put on? Did she say anything?
No, they kind of keep away from me. They don't really tell me stuff like that.
She's crazy. Crazy. You can't act that way, especially in front of children.
No.
Ridiculous. That was my weekend, too. When I have to put up with some woman screaming at me, telling me she paid. You know what? Let me see her card, actually. Let me see. Did you hear me?
Yes, I'm
Let me see that card, okay. Because if we're going to keep going to these competitions, and she's going to go telling everyone this. Okay, so December's tuition, she paid January 17th.
Yes.
That's not exactly on time, is it? And then January's tuition, she paid after the 10th of the month. Mm-hmm. Now, where are the checks that are kept on file? Is she paying by credit card or check?
She does whatever she does. She doesn't put anything on file.
All right.
And I
She
know
still owes $280 for what?
it was a bounce check.
Oh. So she should put 3 checks on hold or a new credit card number. That's what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
I asked them to. I told her to. This last stone on, I gotta go. Abby's having me pull Chloe out of school again. Chloe's getting a solo private. Stop the presses. Look, I did one whole talk for you. Good. One little slutty talk just for you. Yeah. You're welcome. All right. No! My dress is not cheap and crummy. Be gone, bitch! You have no powers here!
I can't win with
You got 9 years old right now, and she's in 6th grade. And I specifically remember 6th grade and what I was like. And believe it or not, I was very similar to Chloe, but I had a little bit of spunk. Chloe's a little bit more reserved. She thinks about what she's saying before she says it, where I always kind of flew off the cuff and said exactly what was on my mind. It's important to monitor Chloe's social media because God knows not what she's writing, but what people are writing to her. So I pick up her phone, I know her password, and I check. Now, she has a stroke about it, but that's my job. My job is to be a little bit in her business. Chloe, I can't keep giving you the same pep talk over and over and over. I can't make you want to dance. Before solos, I pulled Chloe aside deadly that I yelled at her, and Chloe broke my... Every time Chloe steps on stage, it's a testament to how strong she is inside, because I couldn't do it. How do you go out on stage and pretend that you have the passion for this dance when you know that your teacher is intentionally holding you back?
If you don't beat
that this woman has taken away something special that my daughter has. And more than anything, it's sad that I've allowed that as her mom. I still want to dance. I still want to do this amazing human being because she had a mother to back her. You only get one chance to grow up right. And I have put my daughter in a situation that might hurt her. And it's not worth it. And it built up, and it was like a volcano.
Because I kiss everyone's ass to get my kid head. No, I don't.
You do.
You, Kelly. You.
It's never been like this. And I really, really just hope that we can get past it. Because if we're not able to do that, I'm really going to miss my friend. Lily and Maddie and their duets together, they are breathtaking. And I really hope that Abby puts a duet together for them again soon. She's a member of the team. I am sorry for my behavior, and you should in no way, shape, or form hold that against Chloe.
We know your true colors. You showed them to all of Voorhees, New Jersey. People don't change. What they are inside, the way they were raised, is ingrained in them forever. So I don't want to change pride. The way they were raised is ingrained in them forever.
I would think your mother would have taught you better.
So I don't want to change Chloe's mom. I don't really even want to change Chloe anymore. She was a beautiful dancer. She was very talented.
Truly afraid of the power that Abby wields over her daughter.
Holly said she opens her mouth and song comes out, and birds come around.
Come through and thump her or something like that.
Holly, and that's the meanest thing you've ever said about a person. Where is she? Is she out baking a pie?
If she comes in with something, all kinds of people out of this place, why does she get to stay? Abby's gonna possible. I think Abby has become even more full of herself. You know, she always thought she was something spectacular, and now not only is she a legend in her own mind, but she has a whole network of people telling her that she's something amazing.
The problem, it's the inflated, egotistical, I can have
She is the next Heidi Klum. Possible, Abby's ego might be bigger than her shadow.
Yeah, seriously.
Like how bad?
I did have, and then you know what? After we're all done.
Leslie to come up here and be combative.
She scares me, I'm sorry.
Hey, lady.
I don't know what happened. Can you hear me now? Bullet99, thank you for following. I think you guys can hear me now, right? That I shared, please make sure that you go back through the carousel, check out all of the different items I had featured for you this Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm just gonna give you a friendly reminder to make sure you check out before midnight so that you take advantage of all of these amazing prices. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Chloe, Nia, Kendall, as far as the things that they do
Negatively.
negative. And Terrence is
Like a chart?
You know what, home? Let's do it. So let's listen to Abby and see how many times she puts everybody down.
Are we drinking every time she puts somebody down? Because we'll be drunk.
6, 5, 6. Yesterday we kept a tally on Christi's phone, and today we're gonna put it in writing.
Why is it Maddie on there?
That's what this board is.
As far as I know, they don't know.
Oh, Chloe said take it down.
Yeah, because I
For diminishing her and not using her name.
behavior that has been documented.